Hello, students. I hope you have understood the last chapter, the sentences which we have covered in the last video. So today I'm starting with the next video, that is nouns. It is a part of a speech. What is a noun? I have my first question from you only. I hope everyone is aware of what it is. What it is a name of the name of any person, animal, place, thing, material, and even emotions and ideas. With the four words, if I would say the name of a person, you can see this person. Who is he? He is a he is our Prime Minister, right? PM Modi. So he is any name of a person. Then comes the name of an animal. It is what? It is a cat. It is a palace. It is the name of a place. Then comes material. The gold is been mentioned, right? Even emotions and ideas. The few emotions you usually use it: self-satisfaction, frustration, irritation, enthusiasm. Then anger. These are what? The emotions which you cannot see or you cannot touch. You can only see or you can only feel of it, right? So now a few more examples I have taken for the noun. Name of a person is Mother Teresa. Name of animal is dog. Then name of a thing is kite, right? Then come, these are also known as naming words. In the base, when you are this nouns is chapter has been started, at that time your teacher must have explained you that nouns are also known as naming words, right? Because we are giving a name of that particular place, animal, thing. These are the things. These are the few kinds of noun: common noun, proper noun, material noun, abstract noun, collective noun, countable and uncountable. I hope you must be remembering all these in your mind. Forget it. We'll be discussing today only. Your doubts, your things will be clear. Fine. Then comes the countable noun, the things which you can count, and it can be a plural, it can be a singular, right? If I would take an example, an apple comes under the singular form. If I would say few mangoes, mangoes comes under the plural. Why I have say few mangoes? Mangoes you can easily count, right? If would have kept 6 or 7 mangoes over there, you can easily count those, right? I have not, so the mangoes comes under the countable only. Uncountable, it cannot be count, and this can have singular form of verb. Exceptions are also being there. Like if I would talk about the few exceptions, decisions and hardship, right? If I would say like these decisions and hardship, that comes under the abstract noun, right? I have taken some decisions, right? Generally used, but decisions that you cannot count it, how many decisions you have taken. So that comes under the uncountable noun, fine. Uncountable noun, you generally guys use it. Hairs, few hairs, my hairs are falling. This is wrong. You have to use it hair, Hair only. Fine. If it would be a plural as well, you have ever used it milks? No. You have ever used it waters? No. So hair is also a uncountable noun and you have to use it as a hair only. Fine. Then comes the proper noun, a particular name of a person, place, animal, thing. Any particular name. Like in the previous slides, I've already used it. PM Modi, Mother Teresa, these are the names of a person. Fine. If I would talk about the common nouns can be, you are not identifying any name, you are just giving a group, a particular group name. Like if you talk about um, boys, boys, girls, cars, bicycles, these are comes under the common noun, right? If I would say exactly Ahan, Karthik, Nirvana, these are the few names of your students in your class. Veera, Advika, so many are there, right? So if I'm taking some specific names, that comes under the proper noun. Okay, that comes under proper noun. If I would say boys, Karthik and Ahan are boys. So boys is a common noun and Karthik and Ahan would be comes under the proper noun, right? Boys would be common noun, proper noun would be Ahan and Karthik. Clear? Now comes the collective noun, name of collection or group of person, animal, thing forming any unit. If I would say an army of soldiers, a battalion of soldiers, a bunch of bananas, or you would say another few examples, I would say a herd of buffaloes, right? A crowd of people, right? These are what the few words which I've used. Those are the collection for the group of a person. Like if I would take an example, I have already used it: army, battalion, group, bunch, or these are the collective noun. Okay. Then comes abstract noun. It is the feeling which you cannot see, you cannot touch, you can only feel, right? Which we cannot see, which we cannot touch, we can only feel about it. I have few examples I've already given earlier. Frustration. You can feel the frustration. The person is frustrated, right? But you cannot touch and you cannot see the frustration. If I would say the childhood, bachpana, you cannot see, you can feel the childhood. If I would say why you are showing your childhood, why you are showing your kindness things over here, you don't have to say the kind things over here. Kind is an adjective, but when I'm adding NESS in it, it become an abstract noun. Fine. You'll be learning later on. Fine. Then comes a material or substance used as an integrant for making things. Gold, silver, salt. These are what? These are the material nouns. Fine. I hope you have understood. Now let's see the examples. Countable, it can be divided into two, singular and plural. An apple would be the singular one, students would be the plural one. Uncountable, water. Then advice. Advice is what? This is uncountable, or you can fact noun as well. Yeah. This is a proper noun and a common noun. We have one picture. I know you must be aware of this person. This is a Tiger Shroff. But yes, he is an actor as well. Right. So what? This is what? A proper noun because name I have given. This is what? This is an actor. I have taken my name as well to clear your doubts, right? The teacher. I've not pasted my own picture. Fine. So this is what? This is a teacher. If I would take she is a teacher. Teacher comes under the common noun. But I'm taking a specific name of a teacher. That is a Latasha ma'am. This comes under the proper noun. The name, specific name I have used for this particular picture. Fine. So this is what? This is a proper noun if a name is being used, and if not, then particular group name is being used. That is a ticket. Now comes the next one. Examples of material and collective noun. Yeah. Material noun, that is sugar, milk, that comes in the material. Now comes the collectively the nouns which is being used, like family. Family can be having a 5 members, can be having a 7, can be having a 10, more than that, or can be having only 2. So this the name, the family, collectively we guys are using it. Then comes the crowd of people. Again the crowd will be used. Not only single person is been standing, so many persons are been, we have used only one particular word, that is comes under the collective. Now examples of abstract noun, it's a bravery, right? Childhood, darkness, you can see the darkness. Generally the night appears what? The you say that it is I can see the darkness, right? And the honesty, honesty is the best policy, we guys that use it, right? This is an abstract noun. We cannot see, we cannot touch. Again and again I'm saying, we can only feel these things, right? Honesty of a person, you can touch the honesty of a person? No. We can only feel that the person is a right, is an honest person. Now, how to form abstract noun, right? It can be formed from adjective, common noun, or a verb. If we are using adjective and common noun, the name we are using is uh, attributive nouns. When we are using the adjective and common noun while framing a abstract noun, while framing an abstract noun, we give the name as a attributive nouns. If we are using another word, that is your verbs, for making an abstract noun, it can be considered as a verb nouns. Clear? So let me see the examples with suffix. Suffix are the words we usually add at the end of a word, right? It can be acy or cy, like decent. It is an adjective. It becomes decency. Age, it is a verb. Break, breakage. Fine. Then dom, king. It is a common noun. It is an attributive noun. Then the words you will get in your book. I know you guys are not having a book, but you must be aware of that after completing my chapters, I used to send the PDF of that particular pages, whatever the chapter we are covering, so that whatever is being taught to you, you can go through from those pages. Fine. So do not worry about these things. Then the hood, that is childhood. Fine. Again, the common noun. Fine, everyone. Thank you all for watching this video. I hope you have understood it. So let's wait, and we'll be waiting for the Zoom session. Just write it down your all the doubts somewhere, right? And whatever the problem you are facing it, wherever you are facing any problem, just write it down somewhere, and we'll be discussing in the next, okay, in our Zoom session.